Welcome everyone to the Thursday, April 27th, 2023 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great. Okay, thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board this year. To my left is Vice President and fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. Commissioner Lewis is not here today. Our Administrator Tracy Davies and our Clerk today is Sarah DeNova. And here, I don't see Eric anywhere. Eric's not here with us. Okay, we can begin.
Resolution number 23-337, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held April 24th, 2023.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-337. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have public comment this morning. Resolution number 23-338, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants and batch numbers CMA PR 0426 and memo transfers and batch numbers MTA PR 0426.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-338. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-339, in the matter of proclaiming May 2023 as Older Americans Month in Delaware County.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm, as you all know, Farah Wah, CEO of SourcePoint, and I'm very pleased to be here this morning. Established in 1963, Older Americans Month is celebrated every May. It is a time for us to acknowledge the contributions and achievements of older Americans, highlight important trends, and strengthen our commitment to honoring our older citizens. This year's theme, Aging Abound, offers an opportunity to explore the wide range of aging experiences and to promote the importance of enjoying independence and fulfillment by setting our own course to live well as we age. As the aging services provider in Delaware County, SourcePoint invites our community to recognize the 60th anniversary of Older Americans Month and challenge the narrative of aging. What do you know? Older Americans Month is actually younger than I am. There are many, and I hadn't made that connection before, although we've been celebrating this for many years. There are many ways in which we can participate, that we all can participate, and we can begin by embracing the opportunity to change. Push boundaries by not letting age define our limits, find a new passion, and try new activities that may bring growth, joy, and energy. An example of this is revealed by a new participant in SourcePoint's Enrichment Center programs who recently said, "I've learned things like wood carving, stained glass, paint pouring, and stone carving, just to mention a few. It may be true that old dogs can't learn new tricks, but it isn't true that older people can't learn new things." Explore the rewards of growing older. With age comes experience and knowledge, which inspires insight and confidence to understand and experience the world more deeply. Stay engaged in your community, which I know that you both do, and that's very important. Volunteer work, mentoring, participating in social clubs, and take part in community programs. With dozens of volunteer experiences and opportunities and hundreds of community programs, there's something for everyone at SourcePoint. In fact, I had someone say to me a few months ago, if you can't find something to do at SourcePoint, you're not looking. Another perfect example of, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. So just last week, we actually celebrated April, whereas May is Older Americans Month, April is Volunteer Recognition or Volunteer Awareness Month. And we honored 300 of our fantastic volunteers, many of whom are 55 and better themselves, at an appreciation dinner, and we could not, and I know that you are aware of this, that we could not achieve our mission without their dedication and hard work. It's important to form relationships which enhances the quality of life of those new folks you are relating to, as well as your own life. Through the introduction and exchange of new ideas and unique perspectives. Another perfect example from the same participant I quoted earlier said, "Although I've learned so much, the best part is being with you and your friendly and talented staff and getting to make new friendships." So that's very important. And as we learned through the pandemic, you know, engaging in those social interactions is critically important. If we all take these steps as we age, our community will be one in which everyone 55 and better is empowered to live life to its fullest. Thank you, Delaware County. Thank you, County Commissioners, for your continued support of SourcePoint and for proclaiming May Older Americans Month.
Great. Thank you, Farrah.
Thank you.
Commissioner Merrill.
In driving by, it seems like traffic or parking cars are much higher. Is the attendance participation up a lot, I'm guessing?
Yes, it is. It's actually exceeded our pre-pandemic numbers. We are well ahead of where we thought we would be in terms of program participation, as well as our dining center at both on location, our off-site locations, as well as home delivered meals. We've delivered many more meals in the last 6 months than we ever anticipated. So yeah, we had a record-breaking year again last year with our meal, the number of meals that we're serving. And again, that's both on-site and off-site. So, and we're taking programs, we are quickly, and in some areas may have already reached capacity. And so we're taking programs out to the community to try to meet them where they are. We're taking programming out to Sunbury. We're also, this spring, we started with Genoa Township, providing programming there. We are also going to be in conversations with Orange Township. And when I was out talking about SourcePoint when prior to the levy in November, I know that Harlem Township is also very interested in engaging with us and bringing some programming out there. So we're also partnering with the city to do some programming at Mingo Park right here in downtown Delaware area. So yes, we're really meeting a lot of need. And I do think a lot of that has to do with we're seeing a lot of new participants coming in. People are learning about us that may not have known about us before. And I also think that, it's part of coming out of the pandemic when there was so much isolation and people weren't engaging and they missed that.
And you also were charging, $25 a year membership? I believe there's no charge now.
Yes, that's correct.
So just get the word out from here that other than some of the activities may have a charge associated with them, but it's a great way to stay involved, and a lot of people doing fantastic stuff there. And Meals on Wheels is a great example of that.
Yeah,
People that commit to volunteer to do it 1, 2, 3 days a week, whatever. It's a great organization.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're very honored to be here in Delaware County and to have the support of folks here.
Speaking of the levy, what was the vote percentages?
It was about 68% approval, and it came close to 3 times as many voters as supported us in the last levy. Even though the percentage was greater, we were on an off year when we were on the ballot the last time, and we, as you are well aware, we had less time to prepare for the levy campaign, and we learned some lessons too. So some good lessons that it will help save us, I think, in terms of expenses for levy promotion in the future.
Yeah, I think given that significant majority approving the levy, shows the level of support the county has across the whole county.
Yeah.
And then, as Commissioner Merrill mentioned, the parking lots seems to be more full than ever, and so again, there's great participation. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you
And,
very much.
You know, as we continue to grow, your services are going to continue to grow in usage and demand. So I'm sure you're expecting that and planning for it.
We certainly are, and our board is looking strategically. We're actually going to be embarking on the same thing that you've done here in the county. I've been in conversations with Tracy about doing a space usage study and kind of seeing what we can do with our space. And again, that's why we're looking to partner. I know we had started some conversations with the city of Powell before they had some turnover in their administrative offices. And I talked with one of the city council people at your event, which was a wonderful event. Talked with her, and there's still some interest there to be able to take programming into the new community health center that they're considering. So, you know, it's something we know that we're going to need to do is take the programming out into the community. So, yes, that
Great.
is something that we're looking at and planning for.
You know, I will be presenting an award at the May awards.
You get two.
Oh, that's right, there are two. At the May 17th, 19th, something like that, Central Ohio.
Area Agency on Aging.
Yeah,
the
yeah. I
Hall of
can never
Fame.
remember the exact acronym, but yes, yeah, Hall of Fame.
Yes,
So that's always fun.
yes, I will be there
You'll be
as
there,
well.
okay.
Yes, great
right.
volunteer.
All right, well, we need to pass the proclamation resolution.
Correct. Vote on motion 23-339. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Okay, great. Well, we do have a
Thank you.
proclamation for you if you want
Great.
to
And
get
we
a
could
picture.
get a photo?
or-
Yes.
Great.
Come on up, Karen. I have Karen Waltermeyer. She is Chief Programs Officer, and also Allison Yeager, which all of you know is our Director of Communications and Development. Okay. Hold it together so we can get the center.
All right, wonderful, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you so much. You too, thank you.
All right, Sarah, I think we do have one item for other business.
We do. Resolution number 23-340, in the matter of setting the date, time, and place for a public hearing for consideration of a petition from Orange Township Board of Trustees requesting vacation of a portion of 3rd Street in the unincorporated village of Lewis Center, Orange Township, Delaware County, Ohio, under the special procedures for RC 5553.045.
So moved.
Second, any discussion? I think it's pretty straightforward, so yes, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-340. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
That brings us to administrative reports.
Nothing from me today.
Commissioner Merrill?
A couple of things. First of all, the state of the county I thought was extremely well attended, and I've heard any number of complimentary remarks regarding it. I was really, it was nice that we had an opportunity to really recognize many of the employees in our county, indirectly or directly, and it was a good event. And Jane and the group that put it together did a great job as well. Yesterday, Chris Boss and I were privileged to give a tour to a representative of Jim Jordan's office, a representative from Senator Vance's office, and we really hit all the high points, all the areas where we're going to need help federally. And I can tell you from their comments that they were impressed and enlightened by, one, what we've done, but the challenges we face in the future. So at least kind of put us at least on the recognition of the challenges, and should make the conversations going forward a little easier. And Chris laid out a perfect plan as far as how we traveled, and we had all the overpasses and underpasses and the 2 interchanges and the sewer plant to come, and went by Bixby, so we had all the areas, even drove out the intel because neither of them had seen it before. So it was a great day. And then last night, Opiate Area 18 had our meeting and went really well, and we're progressing down the road on that, and Eric was there, and there's going to be, we've identified, I think I announced this previously, Sheriff Martin, former, will be in charge of the expert for our county in that committee, and Mr. Anderson from JFS will be involved with the grant committee, representing from our county. So I think got two very good representatives, and they'll work with the other 6 counties in our area. So there'll be 14 people involved in that, and Eric's getting some questions answered for the benefit of that group, and we're moving forward. So a lot going on, and Jeff Fix, who out of Fairfield County, is our lead person with the state, and he's done an outstanding job, and kudos to him as well. And that's all I have.
Okay, great. Just a couple things. Also want to recognize Jane, Allie, Sarah, and Jen, who did, Karen First was helping as well. Just did an outstanding job. Great presentation. A lot of fun, a lot of good things to talk about. Just the offices and departments are really doing an outstanding job. I've got a SEPCO board retreat today and tomorrow. We got regional planning this evening, legislative update scheduled for tomorrow. I think it'll happen.
I assume it's still going on. I haven't heard
Haven't heard either.
anything about a cancellation.
And there's a lot going on at State House, so I'll be anxious to see what our Representative Lear and Senator Brenner have to say. So anyway, I think that's it. No executive session, no further business. We stand adjourned. Thanks, everyone.